Was it the wedding of the century, or a glaring symbol of everything wrong with wealth today? On June 27, 2025, Jeff Bezos, the Amazon titan worth over $200 billion, tied the knot with former journalist Lauren Sanchez in Venice, Italy. This wasn't just a wedding, it was a 3-day, $50 million extravaganza that had everyone talking. From Hollywood A-listers to royalty, the guest list read like a red carpet roll call. But not everyone was clapping. Some celebrities threw shade that's too juicy to ignore, and Venice itself pushed back hard. Let's dive into the drama that made this wedding unforgettable. Picture this: Venice's canals buzzing with water taxis ferrying stars like Oprah Winfrey, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Brady, and half the Kardashian clan to San Giorgio Maggiore, a stunning island where Bezos and Sanchez swapped vows. The ceremony was private, shrouded in secrecy, with Matteo Bocelli serenading the couple under Tintoretto's The Last Supper. By Saturday, the party moved to the Arsenale, a historic shipyard where Lady Gaga and Elton John reportedly performed. Over 200 guests, 90 private jets, and super yachts like Bezos' $500 million Kourou set the stage. Sanchez glowed in a $10,000 Dolce & Gabbana gown, posting on Instagram as Lauren Sanchez Bezos, hearts and all. It was glitz-styled to 11, but the shine didn't dazzle everyone. Take Charlize Theron. While A-listers jetted to Venice, she was in South Africa, hosting her 5th annual block party for the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project, a non-profit supporting youth health and safety. Kicking off the event, she threw a playful jab. "I think we might be the only people who didn't get an invite to the Bezos wedding, but that's okay because they suck and we're cool." The crowd roared, and she doubled down with a cheeky, "Yeah, them." Was it just a joke or a pointed critique of the over-the-top display? Either way, it set the tone for the backlash. But that wasn't the whole story. Things were about to get spicier. The Bezos-Sanchez wedding wasn't just a party, it was a lightning rod. While some celebrities partied on yachts, others, like Rosie O'Donnell, unleashed a verbal storm. On her Substack, she dropped a 25-stanza poem called Jeff's Wedding, and it was no love letter. She called Sanchez a fake fembot and hinted at recent cosmetic tweaks, even sharing a before and after photo to stir the pot. On Instagram, she reposted an ex-user's scathing take. Jeff Bezos paid $50 million for his wedding while people lose Medicaid and SNAP benefits just so he can get a tax cut. It's disgusting. Rosie captioned it simply, "Truth." Her words painted the wedding as a symbol of greed, and she wasn't alone in feeling that way. Over in Venice, locals were fuming. The city, already sinking under over-tourism, wasn't thrilled about Bezos turning it into his personal playground. Activists from the No Space for Bezos group led the charge, plastering posters across town with slogans like, "If you can rent Venice for your wedding, you can pay more tax." One bold protester climbed a pole in St. Mark's Square, unfurling a banner that read, "The 1% ruins the world." The original plan for a reception at Scuola Grande della Misericordia scrapped after activists threatened to flood the canals with inflatable crocodiles. Instead, the party moved to the fortified Arsenale. Locals also grumbled about the environmental toll. 90 private jets and super yachts didn't exactly help Venice's sinking problem. It was a city divided, with Mayor Luigi Brugnaro praising the $957 million economic boost, while others saw it as a sellout. Then there were the political whispers. Rumors swirled about Bezos' cozying up to President Trump, especially since Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner were spotted among the guests. In Europe, where Trump's policies sparked unease, this raised eyebrows. Was the wedding a subtle power play? Nobody's saying for sure, but the speculation added fuel to the fire. And what happened next would shock everyone. Some celebrities didn't just skip the party, they made a point to honor someone else entirely. While Venice buzzed with wedding fever, some A-listers took a different route, shining a spotlight on Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, MacKenzie Scott. Mia Farrow posted on Instagram, praising Scott's staggering $19, $3 billion in donations to over 1,600 charities through her Yield Giving Foundation. She's giving away $640 million to 361 small nonprofits, Farrow wrote, and the post racked up nearly 30,000 likes. Big names like Olivia Munn, Rosanna Arquette, Sarah Jessica Parker, Mandy Moore, and Katie Holmes hit the like button. A quiet but pointed snub to Sanchez's wedding post, which they notably ignored. Was this a deliberate shade at the lavish nuptials? It sure felt like a statement about where their admiration lies. Jenna Bush Hager added her own perspective on today with Hoda Jenner speaking out the day before the wedding. She didn't attack Bezos or Sanchez directly, but zeroed in on the frenzy surrounding the event. It's really public. There's protests in Venice, which I personally would hate, she said. Her words struck a chord, capturing the unease of a city overwhelmed by paparazzi and wealth. From graffiti to a remote-controlled Bezos figure floating on an Amazon box in the canals, Venice's protests were as creative as they were angry, reflecting a broader debate about wealth disparity in a world where billions struggle. So, what's the takeaway? The Bezos-Sanchez wedding was a spectacle that split opinions down the middle. For some, it was a fairy tale celebration of love, backed by a star-studded guest list and Venice's timeless charm. For others, it was a glaring reminder of inequality, a $50 million flex while locals fought to keep their city afloat. From Theron's witty jab to O'Donnell's fiery poem and Farrow's subtle nod to Scott, the backlash showed not everyone was ready to toast the couple. It leaves us wondering, is this kind of extravagance a celebration or a provocation? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did the wedding wow you, or did it go too far? Like, subscribe, and let's keep the conversation going.